with that being said, I want to get right into the video and follow up on the 5 tips on how to save money. Now that video was specifically focused on just saving your first $10,000. Once you start making money, you want to save some money. That 10,000 kind of milestone is pretty normal for everyone. And one of the steps in there is budgeting and not spending money all over the place. But I want to go into more detail on that specific step and how to save money and lay out another 5 steps on how to budget correctly every month. Now the first step to creating your monthly budget is to total up your income for that month. Some people get paid bi-weekly, some people get paid every week, some people are paid once a month. Whatever your income is, you want to total it up and add it into your budget for the month. So that's the first step. Total up your income, how much you're making this month. All right, and the next step is to add up all of your bills. So add up everything that you have to pay out for that month, every single bill. I like to use the EveryDollar app because it's an easy way to kind of just keep it organized and not miss anything. And when I say add up everything, I mean everything. Obviously your rent, car insurance, but everything like your Netflix, how much you pay for your subscriptions, how much your gym membership costs, how much your HBO membership costs, how much your PlayStation Network, Apple Music, your iCloud storage. Add up every single dollar that you spend and put it into your budget. That's step 2. So the next step, step 3, is the most important step in creating a monthly budget. You need to assign every dollar. And I mean every single dollar that you're bringing in, you gotta put it to work. You gotta assign what you're gonna do with that money because you're gonna spend it regardless. You could save it, and that could be a part of the categories or the pots that you're creating in your budget, but you have to assign every dollar that you're bringing in to a part of your budget. Because if not, you're gonna spend it and then you're not gonna know where it went. You're gonna be wondering at the end of the month, where did this money go? So if you do spend money on Starbucks once a week, put that money in the budget. I have $5 to spend this week on Starbucks. I have $20 total for the month to spend on Starbucks. Or if you do, for me, I do bike riding. I don't have a bike yet because I'm just getting into it on a consistent basis, so I rent. So a part of my budget, I put $15 in per week that I want to bike ride into my budget. I usually do it every other weekend. So for this month, I have $30 in my budget for bike riding, just for bike riding. But get specific like that, get really detailed. And that's how you're gonna make sure that you're not spending money all over the place. It'll be all strategic. How much money you plan on spending on groceries will be in the budget. How much money you plan on spending on eating at restaurants will be in the budget. And then you gotta follow that budget. The 4th step is just as important as any other step because it all takes work to get to this point. But you wanna stick to the budget, no matter what. If you spend extra money eating out, or you just forget to bring a lunch to work, or whatever it is, if you spend extra money in any part of the budget, you have to reallocate and see where you can get that money from out of the budget to keep it balanced. After all your basic standard living expenses, you want to assign every dollar. Like I said, if you have student loans and you want to start paying off all your student loans or just a chunk of your student loans, after you have everything you need to spend for a living, you want to put the rest of it for your snowball. Okay, while I'm editing this video, I realized that I completely skipped the explanation of debt snowball. Debt snowball is simply the process of paying off your debts from smallest to largest. The reason why you pay from smallest to largest is to build momentum and confidence. I'll go more in detail in a later video on how to correctly plan paying off your debts like student loans and credit cards. But the first part is simply putting that debt into your monthly budget. So the 5th step is really just making sure that you do a new budget every month. Back to my example about the bikes. I'm not gonna be renting bikes forever because eventually I would have paid enough in renting bikes so I just bought my own bike. So right now what I'm doing, I'm putting aside money each month to buy a bike. Right now I'm just doing it steadily because I don't want to go and just cash out on a bike right now. I'm putting just $50 to $75 a month away for a bike. In a few months, I'll have enough for a bike, and it won't be like I'm going to taking money out of my savings account to go buy a bike. It'll be stuff that I budgeted for and I planned because I know where all my money is going. And that's the point of doing a monthly budget. If you don't budget and you don't know where your money's going, you'll spend it and then you'll look up at the end of the month and be broke and not know what you're doing with your money. So that's the point of the budget. That's the point of this video, to help you all budget correctly and understand where your money's going. If you watched this whole video, thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. My girl just reminded me to do this, so I'm coming back in here.
Yeah, bounce back, got that bounce back. Yeah, we got that bounce, retract. Gotta find my mind, homie, where you at?